Every moment you spend waiting for someone else to solve your problems or hand you success is a moment lost forever. The truth is harsh, but powerful. No one is coming to save you. Your dreams, your goals, your future, these are yours to claim, and nobody else's responsibility. Life doesn't owe you a break. It doesn't pause for your convenience. Opportunities don't knock repeatedly on your door unless you open it. Waiting for the right time or a lucky break is a recipe for regret. The only way forward is to wake up, take charge, and chase what you want with relentless determination. Success belongs to those who hustle in the silence, who prepare while others sleep, who take action even when fear whispers wait. You must become your own hero, your own champion, and your own motivator. Your mindset will be your greatest asset or your biggest liability. The good news? You have everything inside you to succeed. You are stronger, smarter, and more capable than you realize. But strength means nothing without action. You must make decisions, set clear goals, and commit to working every day toward your vision. Don't wait for permission, don't wait for validation, and don't wait for someone to save you. The power to change your life lies in your hands right now. So wake up, chase it, and own your future. Owning your responsibility means accepting that your life's outcomes are the direct result of your choices and actions. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck when things don't go your way, but real growth begins the moment you stop making excuses. When you recognize that you alone hold the keys to your success or failure, you reclaim power over your destiny. This shift from victim mindset to ownership mindset is the foundation of achievement. Responsibility demands honesty with yourself. You must look in the mirror and admit where you've fallen short or made mistakes without sugarcoating or denial. This level of self-awareness isn't about beating yourself up, but about gaining clarity. Only by facing reality head-on can you identify the changes you need to make. The moment you take responsibility, you stop wasting energy on blame and start focusing on solutions. Taking ownership means refusing to let external conditions dictate your future. Economic downturns, difficult bosses, or unsupportive people may exist, but they don't have to control your progress. Instead of waiting for circumstances to improve, those who own their responsibility find ways to adapt and thrive despite challenges. They see obstacles as opportunities to learn and grow rather than reasons to quit or settle. When you own your responsibility, you also commit to continuous learning and improvement. You understand that success is not a matter of luck, but of skill, knowledge, and habits developed over time. This mindset pushes you to seek out mentors, read, attend workshops, and sharpen your skills relentlessly. You don't wait for others to teach you or open doors. You take the initiative to educate yourself and become better every day. Owning responsibility extends to your emotions and reactions too. It means you don't let anger, fear, or frustration derail you. Instead of blaming others for how you feel, you accept your emotional responses as your own and choose how to act on them. This emotional discipline builds resilience and mental toughness, which are critical for navigating setbacks and staying focused on your goals. Accountability becomes natural when you embrace responsibility. You track your progress, measure your results, and hold yourself answerable for outcomes. This self-accountability keeps you honest and motivated. It prevents procrastination and excuses from taking root. You develop a habit of following through on commitments to yourself, which builds confidence and trust in your own ability. When you take full responsibility, you also inspire others around you. People respect those who own their choices and lead by example. You become a role model in your family, workplace, or community, showing that success is possible through hard work and integrity. This influence can open doors and create opportunities that wouldn't exist if you waited passively for help. Finally, owning your responsibility means realizing that waiting for someone else to save you is a losing strategy. You may receive help along the way, but relying on rescue keeps you dependent and powerless. True freedom and success come when you step up, take control, and drive your life forward with purpose and determination. This mindset is the difference between dreaming about success and actually achieving it. Waiting is one of the biggest obstacles standing between you and your success. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that the perfect moment will come, that conditions will be ideal, or that some external factor will align to make your dreams easier to reach. But life rarely works that way. The longer you wait for the right time, the more opportunities slip through your fingers, and the more momentum you lose. Waiting is the silent thief of time and potential. People often wait for permission, whether it's from a boss, a family member, or society, to take action. They hesitate to move forward until they feel ready or qualified. But the truth is, readiness comes from action, not the other way around. You don't get ready by standing still, you get ready by doing, by trying, and by learning along the way. Waiting for permission only delays the process and keeps you stuck in the same place. Waiting can also stem from fear disguised as patience. Fear of failure, rejection, or making mistakes can cause you to stall indefinitely. This kind of waiting is not productive patience. It's procrastination wearing a mask. The moment you realize waiting is just fear holding you back, you gain the power to break free. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. When you wait, you also risk losing confidence and enthusiasm. The longer your goals stay out of reach, the more doubt creeps in. The excitement of starting a new venture or chasing a dream can fade into frustration or hopelessness. If delayed too long, momentum is crucial in success. Taking small, consistent steps keeps your energy high and your vision clear, while waiting causes that energy to drain away. Waiting for the perfect opportunity often leads to missed opportunities altogether. The perfect opportunity rarely arrives fully formed or obvious. Most breakthroughs come from creating opportunities through action, not waiting for them to appear. You build opportunities by networking, learning, practicing, and pushing yourself into new situations. Action invites opportunity, waiting repels it. Another consequence of waiting is that it gives others the advantage. In business, in career, and in life, those who act fast gain ground over those who hesitate. Waiting allows competitors, colleagues, or peers to move ahead while you remain on the sideline. This is especially true in today's fast-paced world, where timing can make all the difference. You must realize that waiting is often the biggest delay in your own progress. Waiting also fosters complacency disguised as comfort. It's tempting to stay in your current situation because it feels safe and familiar. But comfort zones are traps that limit growth. Waiting keeps you stuck in those zones, preventing you from facing challenges that build skill, confidence, and character. Growth requires discomfort, and waiting prolongs the discomfort of stagnation by avoiding the immediate discomfort of action. Finally, waiting undercuts your sense of control. When you wait passively, you give away your power to circumstances beyond your control. Taking action puts you back in the driver's seat. It allows you to influence your future actively rather than react to it passively. The sooner you stop waiting and start chasing your goals, the faster you regain control and create the life you want. Relentless action is the engine that drives success. Having a dream or goal is important, but without consistent, purposeful action, those dreams remain just that, dreams. Taking action every single day, even when you don't feel like it, builds momentum that carries you forward. It's not about perfection or giant leaps. It's about steady progress and an unwavering commitment to keep moving. Action breaks through fear and doubt. When you take deliberate steps, you prove to yourself that you're capable. Each small victory builds confidence and silences the inner critic that says you can't do it. Relentless action forces you to confront obstacles and challenges head-on rather than avoiding them. This kind of persistence chips away at barriers until they crumble. Many people fail not because they lack talent or opportunity, but because they give up too soon. They take a few steps, face a setback, and stop. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is the ability to persist, taking action even when results aren't immediate. Relentless action means showing up day after day, ready to do the work required, regardless of external circumstances. Relentless action also sharpens your focus. When you commit to action, you naturally prioritize your time and energy on what matters most. Distractions lose their grip, and procrastination loses its power. You develop the discipline to say no to anything that doesn't serve your goals. This clarity and focus makes your actions more effective and efficient. Taking relentless action involves embracing a mindset of experimentation and learning. Not every step you take will be perfect or lead directly to success. Sometimes you'll need to pivot or adjust your approach. But action, even imperfect action, creates feedback. It teaches you what works and what doesn't. Without action, you remain stuck in theory and hope instead of progress and results. Relentless action builds habits and routines that support long-term success. When you act consistently over time, your behaviors become automatic. This eliminates the daily struggle of motivation, because your discipline creates a natural rhythm of productivity. Habits formed through relentless action make it easier to tackle bigger challenges and maintain high performance. Relentless action also inspires those around you. People are drawn to those who take initiative and demonstrate commitment. Your energy and drive create momentum that influences others to support your vision or follow your lead. This creates a positive cycle where action breeds opportunity, and opportunity fuels more action. Finally, relentless action is about taking ownership of your future. You are not a passenger waiting for life to happen. You are the driver. Every choice to act, every step forward, reinforces your control over your destiny. Success is rarely accidental. It is the cumulative result of countless acts of determination and effort. Mastering your mindset is the foundation of every success story. Your thoughts are not random. They create the lens through which you see the world and interpret every experience. When you develop control over your thinking, you gain the power to influence your feelings, your actions, and ultimately your results. A strong mindset turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into stepping stones. Your mindset shapes your beliefs about what is possible. If you believe success is out of your reach or reserved for others, that belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Conversely, a growth mindset, one that sees challenges as chances to learn and improve, fuels persistence and creativity. Mastering your mindset means rewiring your internal dialogue to focus on potential, progress, and positive outcomes, rather than limitations. The mind is a powerful tool, but it can also be your biggest enemy if left unchecked. Negative thoughts, doubts, and fears can sabotage your progress faster than any external barrier. Mastering your mindset requires awareness of these inner voices, and the discipline to challenge and replace them with empowering affirmations and constructive thinking. This mental self-discipline is like training a muscle. It takes effort, but becomes easier with practice. Visualization is a key technique in mastering your mindset. When you vividly imagine your goals and the steps to achieve them, you program your brain to recognize opportunities aligned with your vision. Visualization creates motivation and clarity. It transforms abstract desires into concrete images your mind can focus on, reinforcing belief and building confidence in your ability to succeed. Mastering your mindset also means developing emotional resilience. Life will test you with setbacks, criticism, and failure. Those with a mastered mindset don't allow these experiences to define them or derail their progress. Instead, they learn from difficulties, adapt, and maintain a positive attitude. Emotional resilience comes from managing your responses and choosing to focus on what you can control rather than what you cannot. Your environment influences your mindset, so mastering it also involves surrounding yourself with positivity and support. This might mean seeking out mentors, reading empowering books, or limiting exposure to negative influences. The people and information you consume either build you up or wear you down. Taking control of your environment supports the mindset you want to cultivate. Habits of thought are as important as habits of action. Mastering your mindset requires regular mental habits, like daily reflection, goal setting, and affirmations. These practices keep your mind aligned with your objectives and help you maintain focus amid distraction. Just as physical exercise strengthens the body, mental exercises strengthen your ability to stay positive, focused, and motivated. Finally, mastering your mindset is a lifelong journey, not a one-time event. The world changes, challenges evolve, and so do you. Committing to ongoing growth and self-awareness allows you to refine your thinking, adapt your beliefs, and continue pushing beyond limits. The mindset you master today is the foundation for the success you build tomorrow. Setting clear goals is the compass that guides every successful journey. Without clearly defined goals, your efforts scatter in many directions, wasting time and energy. Clear goals focus your attention, prioritize your actions,
and provide measurable benchmarks to track your progress. When you know exactly what you want, you can design a plan and take purposeful steps toward it. Goals transform vague dreams into achievable targets. Saying I want to be successful is too broad to act, but saying I want to increase my income by 20% within the next 12 months gives you a concrete objective to pursue. Clarity creates motivation. It turns abstract desires into real challenges that excite and energize you every day. When you set clear goals, you create a roadmap. This roadmap breaks down the larger vision into manageable tasks and milestones. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of your ambitions, you see a step-by-step path. This process makes progress measurable and keeps you accountable. Each small win builds confidence and momentum. Clear goals help you make decisions with purpose. When you face choices, you can ask, does this action move me closer to my goal? If it doesn't, you learn to say no or delay it. This clarity protects you from distractions and helps you focus on what truly matters. It turns your time into an asset, not a liability. Writing down your goals increases your commitment. The act of putting your objectives on paper signals to your subconscious mind that you're serious. It also allows you to revisit and revise your goals regularly, ensuring they remain relevant and aligned with your evolving priorities. A written goal becomes a contract you make with yourself. Effective goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, often remembered by the acronym SMART. This framework ensures that your goals are realistic and structured for success. Specificity eliminates ambiguity. Measurability tracks progress. Achievability grounds expectations. Relevance aligns with values, and deadlines create urgency. Setting clear goals also helps you manage motivation. On challenging days when progress seems slow or obstacles appear, your clear goals remind you why you started. They provide purpose and fuel perseverance. This internal motivation keeps you pushing forward even when external rewards are not immediately visible. Clear goals enable continuous improvement. As you achieve milestones, you gain insight into what works and what doesn't. You can adjust your strategies, raise your standards, and set new, more ambitious goals. This cycle of goal setting and achievement becomes a powerful driver of personal and professional growth. Preparation is the hidden force behind every success story. It's what separates those who seize opportunities from those who watch them pass by. Hustling without preparation can lead to burnout or aimless effort, but when preparation meets hustle, it creates unstoppable momentum. Preparation means studying, practicing, planning, and sharpening your skills long before the spotlight shines on you. Hustling isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart and pushing beyond what most people consider comfortable. It means putting in the extra hours, doing the jobs others avoid, and staying committed when motivation wanes. Hustle requires discipline, showing up every day with energy and focus, regardless of how you feel. It's the daily grind that builds character and paves the way to excellence. Being prepared gives you a competitive edge. When opportunity knocks, those who have prepared can answer confidently and decisively. You avoid scrambling or improvising at critical moments. Instead, you demonstrate competence and readiness, which builds trust and opens doors. Preparation builds self-confidence, and confidence fuels the hustle. Hustling is often misunderstood as frantic busyness, but true hustle is intentional and goal-driven. It's about taking purposeful action that moves you closer to your objective. Every task, no matter how small, has a purpose when aligned with your goals. Hustling means eliminating distractions, managing time effectively, and focusing relentlessly on high-impact activities. Preparation and hustle also go hand in hand with resilience. The path to success is filled with setbacks and unexpected challenges. Those who hustle with preparation bounce back faster because they have the knowledge and strength to adapt. They don't give up when things get tough. They use their preparation as a foundation to keep pushing forward. Preparation includes building a strong foundation of knowledge and skills. It means learning continuously and never settling for mediocrity. You must stay ahead of trends, sharpen your expertise, and cultivate the habits that support high performance. This preparation requires sacrifice and consistency over the long term, but it's the key to sustainable hustle. Hustle means taking initiative and creating your own opportunities. Waiting passively for luck or external help leads nowhere. Instead, you reach out, network, innovate, and hustle to make things happen. The hustle mindset sees possibilities where others see obstacles. It embraces action over excuses and commitment over comfort. Ultimately, preparation fuels hustle, and hustle turns preparation into result. When these two forces combine, you create a powerful cycle of growth and achievement. Preparation ensures you're ready for opportunity, and hustle ensures you don't let those opportunities slip away. Together, they create unstoppable forward motion. Failure is not the end. It is a crucial part of the journey to success. Too many people fear failure and avoid taking risks. But embracing failure as feedback changes the game entirely. When you see failure as a lesson instead of a defeat, you open the door to growth and improve. Failure becomes a teacher, showing you what doesn't work so you can adjust and try again smarter. Every successful person has faced failure repeatedly. The difference is that they didn't quit, they learned. Failure sharpens your skills and deepens your understanding of your. It provides insights you can't get from success alone because success often masks weaknesses and blind spots. Failure exposes those areas, giving you the chance to fix them. Failure also builds resilience. When you experience setbacks and keep moving forward, you develop mental toughness. This resilience is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up too soon. Learning to recover quickly from failure reduces fear and boosts confidence, making you more willing to take bold actions in the future. Viewing failure as feedback encourages experimentation and innovation. If you are afraid to fail, you stick to safe, familiar paths that limit your potential. But when you embrace failure, you take risks and explore new ideas. This mindset fosters creativity and opens possibilities you would never discover if you only stayed in your comfort zone. Failure forces you to reevaluate your strategies and goals. It demands that you ask tough questions. What went wrong? What could I have done differently? These questions drive self-reflection and continuous improvement. Without failure, you risk stagnation, repeating the same mistakes or clinging to ineffective methods. Embracing failure also reduces the pressure to be perfect. When you accept that mistakes are part of the process, you free yourself from paralysis caused by fear of imperfection. This freedom enables you to act more decisively and learn faster. Imperfect action is better than no action at all, because every step moves you closer to success. Failure teaches humility and patience. It reminds you that progress often comes in small increments, not giant leaps. Humility allows you to seek help, learn from others, and stay grounded. Patience keeps you committed to your goals, despite delays or obstacles. These qualities strengthen your character and prepare you for sustained success. Ultimately, embracing failure as feedback rewires your relationship with risk and challenge. It transforms setbacks into stepping stones and fear into fuel. This mindset empowers you to take on bigger challenges, push boundaries, and reach heights you once thought impossible. Failure stops being a barrier and becomes a vital part of your winning strategy. Owning your future starts with taking full responsibility for your life and the outcomes you create. Too many people fall into the trap of blaming circumstances, other people, or bad luck when things don't go their way. But the truth is, your future is shaped by the choices you make today. When you stop making excuses and start owning your actions, you step into your power as the architect of your destiny. Taking ownership means realizing that no one is coming to save you. You are not a passenger waiting for a rescue. You are the driver controlling the. This mindset shift is critical because it moves you from passivity to action. When you own your future, you stop waiting for permission, guidance, or the right time, and instead create the conditions you need for success. Ownership also means accepting that setbacks and failures are part of your journey, not reasons to quit or complain. When you fully own your future, you see every obstacle as a challenge to overcome, rather than a reason to give up. This mindset fuels perseverance and determination, two qualities essential to pushing past difficulties and staying on course toward your goals. When you own your future, you also take control of your learning and growth. You actively seek knowledge, skills, and experiences that move you forward. This proactive attitude sets high achievers apart from the crowd. They don't wait for opportunities to come to them. They create their own by continuously improving themselves and expanding their capabilities. Ownership demands discipline in how you manage your time, energy, and resources. It means making daily choices that align with your long-term vision, rather than succumbing to distractions or instant gratification. This level of self-control is difficult, but necessary because it ensures your actions today build the foundation for a better tomorrow. Owning your future also requires clarity in your vision. When you have a clear picture of what you want to achieve, you can take deliberate steps to make it happen. Without vision, it's easy to drift aimlessly, or be influenced by external pressure. Ownership anchors you to your goals, helping you stay focused and motivated despite challenges. This mindset pushes you to build strong habits and surround yourself with positive influences. Ownership means creating an environment that supports your growth, whether that's cultivating relationships with mentors, joining communities of like-minded people, or eliminating toxic influences. Your future is shaped not only by your actions, but also by the people and surroundings you choose. Ultimately, owning your future is about empowerment. It's about embracing the truth that your life is a product of your decisions and effort. When you accept this responsibility, you unlock a deep sense of control and freedom. No longer a victim of circumstance, you become the leader of your own life, ready to chase your goals with relentless determination. Remember, the path to success is not paved by waiting or wishing. It's forged by those who wake up each day, ready to chase their dreams with relentless action and unwavering belief. No one is coming to save you. The power to change your life lies within you and the choices you make right now. Own your future. Master your mindset. Set clear goals. Prepare diligently and embrace every challenge as a stepping stone. When you do this, you become unstoppable. So rise up, take control and chase it, because your success depends on you and you alone.